Hello, everybody. Welcome to something brand new here on my channel. This is the AEW Fantasy League. This is going to be a fantasy league. We use Facebook to communicate on it. Link in the description. And in this league, everybody chooses a couple AEW stars. They control the decisions of those stars, and then we watch the computer wrestle these matches. And we tune in and check out our characters here in action. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, here is the first episode. AEW Dark. We are branching off and starting our own timeline and our own AEW universe, if you will, basically right after the real Double or Nothing. So all same champions and storylines coming out of the real Double or Nothing. And now here we have Matt Hardy stepping into the ring, fresh off of that victory over the Inner Circle. AEW Dark fans, I knew you'd come. My vessel has assisted the elite in emerging victorious in their great war with the circle that is internal in the stadium of St. Peter. But my essence still cannot rest. In 1948, my essence occupied the vessel that invented the board of skate. And for young Darby Allin to use it as a prop instead of its designed intention is blasphemous. I therefore challenge young Darbitrius Allen to a duel post-haste. And in that duel, your mischievous use of the skateboard shall be deleted. Yes. Wow, what a matchup that is going to be whenever that does come around. Darby Allin versus Matt Hardy. That sounds crazy, and I've got to think somebody like Darby Allin's definitely going to accept. But here in the ring already, we got our next matchup underway. We got Schuyler making his AEW Dark debut against Orange Cassidy. And so far, he's definitely beaten down the King of Sloth style a little bit here in the onset. What's Skyler going to do here? You got Orange Cassidy by the head. Looks like DDT straight through the ropes. Man, that'll knock the pulp right out of somebody. A little bit later on here in the match, Orange Cassidy on the offensive, delivering a boot to the gut. Grabbing Skyler. Some big kicks there. Twisting an arm back. Oh, bending the fingers. And then driving the knees into the spine. Innovative offense from Orange Cassidy, without a doubt. Speaking of innovative, did you see that? And a little bit later here in the matchup, now you see Orange Cassidy. What's he going to do? Over the top rope, DDT onto the ring apron. That had to hurt Skyler. You see the best friends looking on. Great move by OC. And now look at that. Just runs over and hits a senton. A second senton. And a third senton. That's a lot of running for a guy like Orange Cassidy. Getting excited, getting hyped up. Off the ropes. Hurricanrana to the kneeling Skyler. It's not looking good for Skyler here in his debut. OC, I thought OC was maybe going to hit that modified sliced bread, but he did not. Skyler connects with the super kick. Might have knocked Orange Cassidy out on his feet. This could be an upset win for Skyler. 1, 2. Oh, that was really close. Skyler dangerously close to beating Orange Cassidy here in his debut on AEW Dark. Skyler, is he praying there? Is he taunting Orange Cassidy, saying, you can't take me down? I'm not sure what the heck he was doing. Kick to the gut. Off the ropes. Single leg drop kick by Skyler. Another single leg drop kick by Skyler. Ducks it, hooks him. Neck breaker. Great offensive showing there by Skyler. OC with the roll up. 1, 2. Oh, almost a 3 count for Orange Cassidy. Man, this match has been exciting. It starts off dark in the right way, and here he goes. Orange Cassidy now has it hooked. Nails that. Lazy man sliced bread, I think, is what they call that. I'm not sure, but 1, 2, 3. Orange Cassidy victorious on the very first episode of AEW Dark Fantasy League. Like I said, Check out the comments. Oh, look, frog splash off the top rope in the replay. Check out the comments if you do want to follow us on Facebook. Running with the sentence splashes, Orange Cassidy. I'm not sure what that's supposed to replay over right there. Our cameraman just doing something weird. Orange Cassidy here going for the pin. Just a 2 count. That's where Skyler blocked that attempted sliced bread. And he nailed that super kick. I thought Orange Cassidy was knocked out on his feet there. Oh, look at that. The view from the best friends looking on. Nobody likes to see their best friend get kicked in the mouth like that. And that was close. That was just 2, not quite the 3. And then Orange Cassidy tries for the roll up there. 1, 2. Again, not enough. And eventually Cassidy winning with that sliced bread. Getting the first victory in the first episode of Dark. So he is the first one in the win column with 1-0. We did decide to reset all of the rankings. So the win-loss records are 0-0 for everybody right now. And so Orange Cassidy, theoretically, at this moment, might be considered number 1 contender to Jon Moxley's title. You know, I don't think anybody's going to give him a title shot yet, but he looks pretty excited. Next up, we heard from Cash Wheeler of FTR. Let's see what he had to say in his debut interview. After dominating the tag team division elsewhere, we finally decided to grace AEW with our presence. We came here because we could see this company needed a real superstar tag team. We came here to give the fans the team they needed. And we get disrespected right away with no invitation to the randomly selected tag opportunity. Is that how you guys do things around here? Of course the Young Bucks are involved. Oh, they're kissing up. They're due their award. But the Stronghearts? Really? This is a warning to every team. AEW has disrespected us. AEW has favored you. AEW has made you a target and signed your death warrant. Dax can't be here tonight. He's got business to take care of, and I'm heading out to join him. But before I go, I have a message for all of you. Forget the rest. Fear the revolt. Man, those are some very strong words by FTR there. And we're on to our next match. We got Bea Priestley in the ring against Anna Jay. This is Anna Jay's AEW Dark debut. And Bea Priestley looking to get on the leaderboard here as the first woman to notch a victory in AEW in our fantasy league here. Like I was saying before, guys, if you're interested in joining the league, we still have plenty of great wrestlers available. Actually, Anna Jay and John Schuyler both on the card tonight. They're both available. Evil Uno, Stu Grayson's available. I can't think of who all else right now off the top of my head, but we do have a lot of great superstars available if you're interested in joining. I believe Allie's available, Awesome Kong, the Beaver Boys. So let me know down in the comments if this is something you'd like to join in on and get in on the action and kind of control a superstar in a multi-user AEW universe. It's been a lot of fun so far, and we hope to keep having it. Bea Priestley into the corner there, running straight in, hitting that fist directly to Anna Jay's face. Oh, more strikes in the corner. Bea Priestley known for a very strong style of wrestling, and she is putting the boots to Anna Jay figuratively and literally here in this matchup. Snapmare takedown. Locks in a reverse chin lock. Later in the match, Anna Jay takes control. Neck breaker to the top gauge and Bea Priestley. Now she takes control with kind of a reverse chin lock there, or some sort of neck tweak, neck crank. And Bea Priestley with the arm drag takedown. And what's Bea going to do here? Takes her over to that top rope. Oh, again with the guillotine across the rope. She used the bottom rope to do that to Anna Jay's throat. Now she's used the top rope to do it. And she runs over there. Michinoku driver. Perfectly executed by Bea Priestley. and just stomping on the limb. What's Bia getting ready to do here? Standing moonsault. Excellent athleticism. Now she's going up high risk. She's heading up to the top rope. She's motioning for Jay to get up. She seems to be waiting for Anna Jay to rise to her feet, perhaps. Anna Jay slowly up on her feet. Oh, hurricanrana off the top rope by Bea Priestley. And Bea Priestley now calling for it. Oh, maybe taunted a little bit too much there. And Anna Jay with a sidewalk slam. Jay attempting a kick. You got to capitalize here. You got to go after her a little bit better. Bea back on the offensive. What's Bea Priestley going to do? Oh, super kick right to the face. With her up on that top rope. Just kind of waiting there. Hung out to dry. And that could probably be it. 1, 2, 3. Bea Priestley, our winner. The very first female to get in the win column here here in AEW Fantasy League on episode 1 of Dark. You see here Anna Jay ran over. She hit a big clothesline in the corner early on in the match. She went for the pinfall after that. It was not enough to take Priestley out. Priestley then puts her up on that top rope, hits that super kick, and look at Anna Jay just slump out of the corner. No life in her body. I was pretty sure she was not going to kick out of that one. And Bea Priestley gets the victory and is 1-0. And I'm sure has her sights set on that AEW Women's title held by Hikaru Shida. Plenty other women in this division have their sights on that title as well. And look at that, Bea's mad. She's saying, you raise my arm until I tell you to stop. She's the top gauge, and she's got every right to be mad. And now here we go. What's our cameras capturing backstage? I thought that's FTR. He's laying in the punches there to T-Hawk. T-Hawk's supposed to be wrestling later. He's one half of Stronghearts. He's on the card later fighting Private Party. And FTR said he said he was leaving. They said they had business to attend to. And I don't understand. He's in the back room just beating him up. Oh, attacking the leg there. And look at this. Our camera's down another hallway. That's the other member of FTR. And he's attacking the other member of the Stronghearts, Al Lindemann. Holy cow. Chairs are swinging. Let's get the camera. Can we get... Okay, now we're back to here to Al Lindemann. And look at this. Slams him right into there. They're just brawling all over backstage. Drops him with that neck breaker. This is not good. The Stronghearts have a match here coming up in just a few minutes, and he's using the fire extinguisher against him now. That's got to be getting in his eyes. This is not good. FTR celebrating. Absolutely disgusting. Tomorrow night's main event for Dynamite will be an 8-person battle royal featuring these 8 superstars, and the winner will get the very first TNT title opportunity against Cody Rhodes the following week on Dynamite. But next up, we do have the Stronghearts versus Private Party, and I've got to be curious if the Stronghearts are even going to make it out here for this match. This might be a short one. This could be a forfeit victory. Remember, this tag team match was supposed to determine who goes on in week 2 to participate in that 4-team scramble for a title opportunity in week 3. So this is a big match for both Private Party and the Stronghearts. Private Party looks like they're just coming from a Private Party and quickly on their way to another Private Party. He's got his cup in his hand. He's got his drink and his 2-step. And they are having fun dancing their way down to the ring. And I guess it's easy to dance when you know your opponent's just got just got their butts kicked in the back room, you know. It's a lot easier for Private Party to be up here hooting and hollering and dancing and having a good time, knowing that the Stronghearts just got whooped on backstage by FTR. Which doesn't even make sense. FTR said they were leaving. FTR were not supposed to be here in the arena. And it's unbelievable that they would jump the Stronghearts backstage. I guess they're bitter about not being one of the 8 teams that was randomly selected to take part in this championship scramble here in June. And you can tell Private Party is anything but bitter. These guys are always in a good mood. And you see he's stirring his drink there. And lo and behold, the Stronghearts did make it out to ringside. They did appear and did get to wrestle in this match, but they were no match for Private Party. Considering the beatdown that they received backstage earlier, it was done before it started almost. And Private Party with a very easy victory over the Stronghearts, who really put up hardly any offense in this match at all. There were a few bright spots where it seemed like they had a chance, you know. But for the most part, it was a lot of that. It was a lot of them getting stomped and kicked and drop kicked and hurricanrunted and flung all over the ring by Private Party. There was a good kick to the head there by T-Hawk. And a good catapult meteora here. For a second, it did seem like maybe they had a chance when that catapult meteora hit. But of course, Isaiah Cassidy there to break up that pinfall. And Private Party they were the fresh team, you know, coming into this match. And Stronghearts anything but fresh, so unable to secure the victory. And Private Party has officially been booked as one of the 4 teams facing off Dynamite Week 2. Dynamite Episode 2, Week 2, they will be one of those 4 teams in that 4-team scramble to get a title shot Week 3. Isaiah Cassidy and Mark Quinn of Private Party both very happy to be one step closer to that title shot Week 3 against Hangman Page and Kenny Omega. And next up, it seems we got Penelope Ford was heading down to the ring. And let's see what the super bad girl had to say. You see there, she looks at the crowd kind of sideways, looks at the fans. If it's not Jimmy Havoc or Kip Sabian, I don't think she wants to hear much about it or have much to do with it. But we'll see. We'll see what the super bad girl has to say. I'm here to announce the formation of a super bad girls group to watch each other's backs and rule the AEW women's division. I would like to extend exclusive inaugural invitations to Britt Baker and Bea Priestley. And, man, she didn't waste any time. Bea Priestley's music hit almost the second that Penelope Ford finished saying her name. And Bea, who competed earlier tonight, on her way back down to the ring. Wonder what she's going to have to say about this, being called out by Penelope Ford. With an offer. You saw what I did to Anna Jay earlier tonight. I'm the top agent, and I could do that to any woman in this division with or without your help. You could, but together we could be even better. We could be the awesome threesome, a.k.a. triple trouble, a.k.a. trifecta perfecta. I have even already trademarked all 3 of those names for us. I'm in because I believe in strength in numbers and all that jazz, but if you ever double-cross me, you'll be sorry. Britt, it must be like pulling teeth to try and get a hold of you. So just text me your shirt size and I'll order you 1 shirt with each of our 3 new names. And fans, please make sure you only get our official new Triple Trouble Awesome Threesome and Trifecta Perfecta merchandise at AEW.com. Do not buy from third parties because our trifecta of perfect names are each trademarked, and any bootleggers, pirates, or thieves profiting off of our images and trademarks will be served with a cease and desist and sued. Wow, strong words from Penelope Ford, and I guess there's a new alliance here in AEW amongst the women's division. Haven't heard from Britt Baker, but Penelope Ford seems convinced that Britt will say yes. She's already got names picked out and everything. And here's some guys who've got some names. Here's the Young Bucks. They're excited. They win tonight, and they will join Private Party in that four-way tag match next week on Dynamite to determine who gets the June title shot prior to Fyter Fest. Matt Jackson and Nick Jackson have not held gold here in AEW yet, and obviously this could put them one step closer. They're the only members of the Elite who've not held gold, and I'm sure they want to get this victory over Alex Reynolds and John Silver here on AEW Dark and move on. And you can see here, match underway as it should be. Alex Reynolds, John Silver of Dark Order, looking to get the first tag team win for Dark Order. That they attempted to start things off in the right direction near the backbreaker, but Young Bucks take control. Send him into the corner. What's he going to do here? Look at this double team move here by the Jackson brothers. Drop kick. Big splash. And Young Bucks firmly in control here. Beginning of this match. But it wasn't too long before the Revolt came down to the ring. Or FTR, I guess we should call him. And this is definitely where things get interesting. FTR heading down to the ring during this match. Not scheduled to be a part of this match. And grab control of a member of Dark Order. Throw him into the stairs there. Throw another member later into the ring post. And then a suplex outside of the ring as well. And look at this. Racing over to the corner to double team outside of the ring where the ref is not looking. They were involved in this match 3 or 4 times, each time attacking the Dark Order members. And then, boom, super kick by Matt Jackson. And a stomp to the gut for good measure. And Matt Jackson sends him into the corner. Goes over, makes the tag. And I think we all know what comes next. He's got him hooked for the tombstone. Off the top rope, Meltzer driver, spike pile driver. And 1, 2, 3. The Young Bucks with the victory. They will be moving on in the being a part of that 4-team matchup. This was unbelievable. We see there early on, Dark Order getting a little bit of offense in. Definitely was difficult for Dark Order to continue getting that offense in after the Revolt. FTR came down here and got involved in the matchup. There's a big I don't know what to call that, power bomb from a fireman's carry position, looked like maybe. But there's the Meltzer driver, and that did it. Young Bucks, Private Party. We'll find out the other 2 teams tomorrow night on Dynamite. And those 4 teams, like I said, will then take part in a fatal 4-team matchup to determine who gets the title shot here in June. So please tune in to Dynamite. Like I said, check out the Facebook page, and you can follow all of the action and draft a wrestler if you want, and take control of somebody and be a part of this league with us. We'd love to have you. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Let us know any suggestions you have. And thanks very much for watching. Until we talk again, peace.